Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
That'll be a throw. It's a promising position. Now it's Mbappe. Shot, surely! Goal! Galatasaray! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
That could spell trouble. Tries to play it through. Thinks of it. And the shot! No mistake! They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous...
It's Van Basten! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Conte. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And yes, it's there. They've done it. And that really is so impressive. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta tries to clear. Beckenbauer tries from a long way out. Just off target.
Beckenbauer just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's looking wide. Kante spots it and intercepts. Rashford. Van Basten making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Timber. Timber. It's a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Koundé. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Oh, important interception. Rashford. For Van Basten. Rashford. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bernardo Silva, and it's Van Basten. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. There will be a throw-in. Brilliantly cut out. Conte. 30 minutes gone. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bernardo Silva. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Mbappe. Now he's off and running. Now it's Van Basten.
Yeah.
Nicely aimed pass. Strokes it back.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Timber. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Sané is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nice interception, well timed. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nice bit of trickery. He's found the way through. Played in. He's gone full. It's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
2
added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Distributed tidily. Now, what about a counter-attack? And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
And that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Dizzy. Rashford da çare nahi.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. Kagawa takes control of it and he's on the move. Knocks it into
Lovely.
space. Sané. That's very neat.
Karar deli abi.
It's a goal kick.
Çok normal.
Koundé. Carvajal. And it's Carvajal. Now it's Bellingham.
Yeah,
Pass
I don't
has
know
been
about
well intercepted. That has not gone well. Decent progress down the left.
Karar deli abi var.
And he's
Tuttu
intervened well
betta.
there. Koundé. And it's Bellingham. Ball played for Conte. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And
Yeah.
that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end
Orası
of
çok
this?
atak kanım.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, they can break here. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Önünde ne
That's
var?
beautifully weighted.
Sami.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Messi. Conte. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Karar lave ya.
It's a pretty loose pass. Conte. Beckenbauer.
Oh.
Van Basten. Conte.
Karar.
That has been cut short.
Böyle tål ya.
Claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Sané.
Ya.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rashford. Van Basten. Kagawa. Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force.
Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Turkin
And
tuttu
they
attı.
are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply...
Decent chance!
Karar lave net var.
Great football, shot and save.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Karar.
Oh, Red, nice interception. He has found the way through. It's Van Basten! No, not quite.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. Kagawa. Kagawa going face to face with his great rival. Knocks it out wide. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham. Great ball and he's in here.
Karar önde bu net.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Ora.
Conte.
Oh, hello.
Kunde.
Oh.
Good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ora
Most
ne
accurate
ora
pass.
talinde ora.
Messi.
Portanto.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, nicely intercepted. Conte.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ara լավելի արա խես մնացել է արա.
Beckenbauer. Messi. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Kante does well to get it back. Conte, who's wide and looking to get onto this.
Ora լավ բռնեց արա. Լավ արա ոնց են բռնում մտել.
Rashford. Messi. Oh, it's Van Basten. That's an
There
imaginative
will be
pass.
1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Nicely
Ora
spread.
դե լավ մի քիչ ուժեղ
That's well
ստոել է
seen too.
պասերը արա.
And that will be
Կարիք
it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped.
Թուրքի
A
ջարդը
tough
տվին
win
բառը.
earned through the power of will. And this place is...
Թուրքի ջարդը տվին կապ է կոնկրետի. Իո, լավ էլ ուժեղ է. Լեկայնի. Տեսան հանեմ. Օպազը. Արա մտ օպազը չունեցանք բոյով. Նորմալ. Նրանք էսով է. Ճապոնացի է եկի արա. Aga տնանք սենց ոնց կլինի. Արա դե սկսի ինչ ես դզում. Օրես ինչ սաստավ ունի եսի արա. Այ քեզի բան. Չի սկսում, երկար սպասելու է.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I
What
always
a
like
vote, Sarah.
a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Beckenbauer.
Ara lava. Ara Bernele.
Cafu. Pirlo. Cafu. Pirlo. Ambrosini.
Oh, kınat.
And finding their passes. He's got away.
Oğlum.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was
Yok,
a
Barcelona.
brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask
Ya
for much
var
more than
atlayacak
that.
aslında.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo goes short. Edmilson. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh,
Öyle bir
super
hassa var
find.
ha.
Oh, that was vital.
Doku really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the
What
ball
a
up
look
like
of it,
that
though.
until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Sané. Carvajal gets into some space
Doğru lan.
and reclaimed it in a trice. Played in a terrific header.
Oğlum bu değil. Abres.
Oh, it's gone in.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, look at the space
Doğru
here.
elinde ne buldu? Demek kadar et Zara.
Quality ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to pass it through, and it's Sané. He's shifting through the gears here, and Sané!
Oğlum lava.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well,
Daha
he doesn't
kez
need a second
bana.
invitation, even from that range.
Рвущим это властной, чел ползешь, наile. Подикце я ранкина на это.
Japan applying the press here, a
What?
high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here,
Doğru.
it'll just fall away.
Doğru. Hangi? Elinden vurç kapız deme kaynatsı
He
ya.
has done it!
Yogum es estem golü çam karam kapı. Ben jogum denna udur kaman.
Trice! Well,
Wilke,
if ever you want to see a
Woltuz'un
lesson in
kapı maçı.
responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Doğru kınat.
And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's made its way to him.
Oğlum
No,
lob.
he's just misjudged. He's
Doğru
had
hiç
a
gol
shot!
kapı.
He scores! And they're back in front.
Doğru hiç gol kapı.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you
Orada
have
da
no time on the
offside
ball
mi?
whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, the defence just about came out on
What a
top, but
brilliant.
they were certainly tested. A chance for a shot!
Orada love.
They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Gol.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Yeah,
They produced
ora-
something out of nothing there.
Boom.
A few seconds was all it took for
Ora
them
gna
to convert a
attılar.
defensive situation
Gelen.
into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Can he finish?
Şeyden sonra hambayla.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Róże gna futbolistleri chillen pahel.
This their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. Good ball over the top. And the shot!
Abre.
It's in! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being
Ora
body
de-
checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's
Hangi-
wonderful striking.
So we
Orada
have a
hiç
breakthrough.
sürünmüyor, hiç
Now
sürünmüyor.
how will things develop from here?
Mesela rezerve pat geçse
Pirlo
bu ne iş
has
var?
been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Dur de araba.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Sané. Carvajal. And it's Sané. Lovely pass,
Walker.
but can he
There
get
will
there?
be 3 minutes added time.
Pirlo. Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Crosses it in.
Ne
Punched
oldu?
away.
Kırgı bank. Orada dur ara.
Nicely spread. Costa Curta
What?
spots it and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Searching
vurdu
pass he's
mesela.
played there. Oh, that's clever. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Teraz
We hit
halt echt
half-time.
dat is werken.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Doku.
There's the start of the second
Yeah, alright.
half.
Filippo Inzaghi. Coming on the field.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Number 10,
Oğlum,
well
orayı
played,
siz de
lovely.
mantık.
Placed and
number
the shot!
18, Owen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
But that has not gone well.
İyi.
Defending
Şu taraf
strong
ara.
and determined.
Hadi
Can he
bal ara.
finish? No
Hadi çıkar
mistake.
çıkar ara bu çıkar ara.
Once more they've
Ben
done
bırakın
it.
sıkıştı.
They just will not lie down.
Arasınız bal.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither
Ara
manager,
belli
I
abi,
think.
belli.
It's all happening.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Ara la vara bota bot çiğdenim sen
Quite a
sara.
thriller this one's
Lenay.
become.
Gelen.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both
No,
sides.
oh,
The next goal is going to be so significant.
Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls.
Ara önümde nay.
Cut short.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could
Ara
reverse in
çipo
a flash.
kalktı.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Carvajal.
Ara
Could
bak
be
bak.
danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely, great chance.
Taşıyor. Ara de vurta
And he's following
mesela.
up.
Aha.
He's beaten the
Bak
keeper, but
böyle.
hit the post. And it's Pirlo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Distributed
Հորն
tidily.
նա յարա ոնց չի անցնում։
Pirlo, who does have an assist to his name. Now this could be a chance.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Յարա
He's
չգնաց
ended up
արա։
in no man's land.
Փախավ։
Ambrosini has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Յարա դե Լսրան նա յարա։ Արա ինչ ես դզում ես թմով ապերի։
Substitution in
Անես
progress.
թիմ ունի արալ դրա դզելը որն է,
Japan
դրել ես
can
խաղը։
now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Մորալն է ոնց տարավ։ Հորը չվերց է։
Looking to play him in.
Հորը վեկլեկլ է։
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
Wow,
The
Ara-
defence,
Ara-
though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Hullet. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Sané.
Հորը նա ուր ատավ է արա։ Հորը սրան պտի տայր մի անգամից արա։
It's a promising position. Ah, such a clever touch. Look at the space here. Shot could be on, and there's the shot.
Հորը բռնեց արա։
Now, who's going to be first to
Ոյ
this?
ոնց։
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. He shifted it to the flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Վախ արա։
There's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy
Ara,
and
la,
dynamism
vara.
until the very end, though.
Թե չգիտեի որը տեղ տալու։
And he
Արա
cuts
դե
out
լավ
the
էլի
supply.
արա։
It's an inviting looking
Որը
ball.
նա
back.
ոնց է։ Ի,
And this is Hullet.
ող,
And this is Roberto Baggio.
որը լնդինայի։
Roberto Baggio. And he's
What a
made sure
voice.
that's not getting through.
Որը ինչ գոլ եմ ուտում
Stuck
արա։
it into his own net.
No, I've been there myself, and
Ara,
that's the
sens
last thing he wants
banchikara.
to happen. I really sympathise.
Արա սենց բան։ Գոյություն չունի ապա։
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution.
Արա
He'd
դե
become just a little
ոնց արա
jaded,
դու չէիր
and as
վազը։
a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body
What?
becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think
Tries a shot.
Դոշը պայեց արա։
And that would have won it.
Հրկար
he's
ոնք
really
արա։
trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Japan have their third corner.
Նատուրիկար ոնք արա, սիկարվելու խաղ չէր вообще։ Նայ, հենց բանի գլխին։
Costa Curta. Looking to go
Ora
deep.
lindin na
Well,
yara.
that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others.
Ի,
What a waste.
ահա։
So their fourth
Նայսա
corner of the
Կարլոսի
game.
գլխին է այդում։ Չի խաղում։
Last ditch defending, but that'll do.
Ի, արա թոլը։
Japan nearly finished it off there, but now it's
Ora
a case
love,
of
ora.
waiting for the whistle.
Ի, արա թուսս չի ինգեր արա։ Ուզուն արա սրանք։ Իշ պասը ստալի։ Հելնայի ոնց գլխով տարավ։
Costa Curta. Oh, that's a key interception. Owen looks to get on the end of
Արա
this.
ու մարա։
There will be 3
Why?
minutes added time.
Now it's Hullet.
Հələ լավ արա։
Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Baggio!
Սենց բան չկա։
Good run, lovely take. That is where it stopped.
Ֆուտբոլիստների
That's
հաշվի
really well
կրեց ապա։
played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender.
Մատը
Stay
գլխով էսի
onside.
տար, ահա նա։ Բա իհարկե։
Now it's Hullet. Kaká. Oh, important interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to
Պրծավ
say.
լավ չեմ հաս։
Added time is
Հավայի
up,
կրվան կա։
and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the...
Ապշը կրվելու խաղ չեր հարա, այս ինչ աչոքներ ենք տալի։ Արա լավ արա։ Սենց բան չկա արա, այս ինչ խաղ կրեց ոչխար արա։ Հերբերի դեղ էր, բայց Ռոնալդո։ Սա գլխի գնդակների է եկել։ Հելա գլխի գնդակները տանի։ Որը էս ինչ արա։ Էլ դզի, երգար, դզի։ Պլատինի խի աչ խաղցին ամարա։ Դզրտեմ անայի։ Если бричь корвен, если девчика просто ужирали, футболисты шат ужирали.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Not big time on
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
Even
Now,
Bonnie Picanch.
the game itself. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
You're
I'd say
a
Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect.
Decent
What a
chance!
Bundesliga.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No, that was never going to make it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
What a love, what a dit. Hasketsen.
Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Now, and the shot!
Bundesliga.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
Santa Saliora, open me cara. Ինչ է start տալի է։
Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a good run down the left. Luis
Lovely.
Suarez! Oh, that is rather wayward. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, it's
Doğru
Beckham.
listen ne ya? Quinn.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's intervened well there. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Distributed
Aha.
tidily.
Benim çanım, yesin çamanım. Kaçıydı be?
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
And he thumps it clear. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he shoots!
Oğlum burnum var ya, bu mu?
Denied by an instinctive
Sağını
save.
mahvet, içim
Bernardo
cıvı.
Silva really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Doku goes steaming forward. He's got
Hala var uğraş kapım var.
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's Gullit. Now it's Doku.
Sonra toğalıp.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's come loose. Chooses to go cross-field. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Well, he's having a shot!
Aa burası güzel game.
There it is! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Beckham.
Hala.
And this is
Hala
Inzaghi.
çıkarsa var.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase.
Hala love,
And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Hala ne uğraş?
Seedorf
Hala
makes
bak
the
böyle.
interception. And that could set him on his way. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Inzaghi. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Hala var.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Doğru.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Hala bak.
He's tried one!
Ora burnet ora.
Missed by a fraction. Corner number 3 coming up. Beckham
Ora.
plays it short.
Hırsın ne ya? Bu kamuçlar ya.
And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Roberto Carlos has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Oh, good spread.
Yeah.
Produces
All right.
the perfect tackle there.
Well, it's
Evet,
a
buyurun.
move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ora.
It looks very much like
Hırlı
they'd be
ne
happy
içeri
to
aramalı
settle for this
farına
narrow
bak.
lead at the break.
Tries a shot!
Hırnayı bulsadı.
He's got a goal!
Arası çari.
They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no
arada
surprise.
ambulan kamını
The fans
ifade
here are pretty
etsinler.
fired up now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
I'd happily watch this every week.
You've got to be quick to recover this.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Roberto Carlos delivers the ball. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. Excellent interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Yeah.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he is going into that little black book. Rafinha absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's hit
it long, but astray. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Looking for the run. Doku is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Inzaghi. He's beaten the last man. Ronaldinho. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? That looks a trick. Can he finish? And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
Well,
he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in space and looking for options. Cannavaro tries to clear. Here comes another cross. No messing around, just bludgeoned away. Bernardo Silva. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the
face-to-face with the keeper. Oh, shoots
What a
it!
love,
And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him.
There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their 4th corner of the game. They've played it short. Shoots! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now it's Rafinha. Swung over.
Önüne evon
That's
salsa.
not gone well. And the counter is on. Beckenbauer.
Hele bu ara sıra paslı.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Inzaghi.
Hele
Played
ne
out to the
yara.
right.
Aray siç
Bernardo
por sanki
Silva.
dukara.
Played out towards the right wing. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. And that's been won straight back. He is through here.
Ara dela veli salam xağam eli arada.
Costa Curta
Razım
did just
ben
about enough to
şimdi.
come out
Ara
on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just
Ara
so
la var
congested
etmiş
there,
kavga
Peter.
edemedim.
There was absolutely no space to work with.
bu maraya.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Vay.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's Lewis Suarez!
Ne oldu Serdara?
It's hit the upright. Doku. Now it's Beckham. Doku going face to face with his great rival. And here's Beckham. And here's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Ara ne gol ştovet.
Right.
Pasta mara.
Opts for safety. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Ara ne? Bak.
Aims beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position.
Ara dela veli ara.
Can he spark a counter here?
Siz bankelni
This
ara.
official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gone for a
He.
throw-in.
Bak bank manasın ara. Sin çare.
And this is Batistuta. Now it's Rafinha. Bernardo Silva.
Havayı
And that is
kaymak.
it.
Eli
The
havayı
referee
kaymak.
has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting.
Քիչ գիժան։ 32 միավոր տարավ։ 60 միավոր կրվանք արդեն։ Մեկ, մեռած թիմ արդեն։ Լավ արես ինչ խայտռակ պարտությունների շարանայելի։ Օրես ինչ հովսորը։
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the
Yun
golden
na yara,
standard,
won't take up no
head
baran.
and shoulders above the rest. Now that was a decent ball.
Hörp,
Goes for a
var det
shot!
sözman çıkara. Taşlamadı,
Well,
patlamadı.
talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence
Öyle
saw
var
nothing
işte,
coming.
sonra
They just
direkt
didn't
mübadele.
anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
Yeah,
That's what really
that's
rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the
Öyle
game's
yara.
first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Van Basten, and it's De Bruyne.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Kagawa driving. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Substitution.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this, an opportunity to pull level.
Oralı dinay.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, such a clever touch. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Cross to the back post. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great position.
Ara det stor elim yan Kamil.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Sané. Sané. He's found the way
Paralel
through.
Cesara.
Sané showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's tidy. And this is De Bruyne. The ball goes in. Cleared away. And he's well positioned here.
Öyle dinay, what's my tough hit edit?
Thuram clears. And smartly reclaimed. Kagawa.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yara
Yeah,
hiç şanım
pulls
var
off
ha.
an exemplary piece of defending.
Orayı sürük şeydi ara.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
It's a pretty
Önüne
loose
vurdu.
pass. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Ora laf çe sara indes kapı
It'll be a
var.
throw-in. Front-footed pressing going on here. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Van Basten. Vieira getting this one clear. And it's Sané. Half an hour played now. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Just a whisker away.
Ստացավ, ապերին չի ստացվում ապե։ Ապե ֆուտբոլիստների իրանք զզվության հաշվին ֆուտբոլիստների այդ ուրիշ տարբերակ չկա։
Cannavaro.
Ամեն ինչ անում են որ գրեն հզոր են ապե։
Kagawa. Carvajal
What a
is
mistake,
one
what a
whose
pass,
deliveries we all know about. And this is Luis Suarez. He's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if
Aha.
any, for the keeper.
De Bruyne. Kagawa.
Ora լավ արա։
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really
Ora
well
oğlum
and
boş
stopped
burnu.
it.
Now, what about
Good
a
night,
counter-attack? Bale is in a really good position out wide.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision.
Ora
Now,
լավ
that
արա
does look a
զզվցիր
foul.
արա։
Referee's given a free kick.
Ինչ չանեմ, չի թողում խաղան կարա։
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Մի։ Արա ո՞նց արա։
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kagawa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Taken back almost at once. In bullish header!
Բաբրը։
He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There will be 3 minutes.
It was
added time.
wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly
Lost
what you want
all.
from a big game.
Ora
He's
մեկ գնաց
cleared it out
մոտ
of
արա,
harm's way.
մոլադ է ծախվել։
Davids.
Ora փախավ։
And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Coming on the field
It's
is
been a decent 45
number
minutes.
6,
Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And that's the second half started. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne running with the ball. Played out to the
Şunu dene
right.
ya. Hands beren Jogi. Hands beren nakper. Urish tarberek çıkar.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Cannavaro
Vah,
gets
hala.
over and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. And it's De Bruyne. It's come through and he's had a quick
Allah
look
böyle ara.
inside. Suarez looking to get on the end of this. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Doku. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Ne o
So
bağla.
who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And the shot!
Ay kez
Oh,
tamam.
just lacked a decent finish. Doku gets into a good position. Oh,
Ara
now
in
here's an
chest sana
interesting
mara.
matchup. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Thuram did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
And it's Sané.
Mora brnet sonra.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Bruyne. Well, that is
Ora
one way
la
to stop
vara
him.
nizze brnet.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Ora vur
It's
sana.
bounced back off the post. Oh, that's neat. Doku receives it in a good
İyi. Ara
position here.
peynirlere kısış cartı kuşet.
Danger averted for now. Rijkaard. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Doku has it in a wide position. Oh, that's a
Ora
foul.
la
Free kick's
kişi
been given.
arası ya.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I
Ki
think
toğum
they'll get
pava
too
mara
many
in
more
tanımcı
chances.
futbolistine de. Sağın cartı mı? Ora la
Oh,
vara.
bang on target. And we have our very first corner. Pullets getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafinha. Carvajal. And that has left him in a heap. Tries to pass it through. And it's Carvajal. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Doku!
Ora la çes sarap.
Pele.
Vah.
It's a sharp little ball here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ora çi tek
He's got
kumara.
away. Referee has just said play on.
Önüne ayara.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
İyi.
And this is Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos pokes it out wide. Now he's off and running. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that's
Vara
surely
de
a foul
Tukan
free kick.
geliara mortirara.
Thuram has been given his march
Vara la
orders.
vara.
He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Nesta gets it away.
Oğlum.
Pass it. Shot a goal!
Ay kezi banesi
should have put
çeyare.
that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. That's very neat. Big chance!
Ara lav çeyara.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oy vuruşunu
He's the one
çıkıp.
player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Tries to play it through. He is through here.
Ara lav çey
That's
sara.
vital. That's going to go a long way. That's a lovely pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle
Ara
for the
lav
draw now.
vara.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Carvajal.
Böyle
looking to
ne
play him in.
hatalı ara vara çıkar.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckenbauer.
Ara lav
Has been
çeyara.
slung wide.
Vay orası çıkartsak Amerikot karmik
And
kartı
time
ver.
is up. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides.
Amerikot karmik kartları çıkarsak gelen kalır. Şöyle böyle zorlup şey. Osmer karar. İyi misin ya? Böyle ku karmik kartları boş çıkarsak karım zarmat.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Japan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football. I should add that it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
He has a look up. Played out towards the right wing. Chance! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Thinks one through. And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hakimi does well to get it back. Little time, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Van Basten. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Basten. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Van Basten. He was under real pressure there.
Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's in space and looking for options. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe picks it up out wide. There's the shot! Goal! Japan! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And Beckham! Decent enough try.
Beckham really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's ambitious. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Half an hour played now. Out to the right. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's very neat.
Ora te
No margin for error there at all.
Ai, copy karatem tabii es.
Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nice touch. Kagawa. Van Basten. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
What the fuck?
Bellingham. He might be in here. Drogba looking for a runner. Nice interception, well timed. Van Basten in the hunt and looking threatening. Carvajal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Kagawa. Spread out to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Really
Nicely done. Mbappe. Bellingham. And the counter can be on now for Japan.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is a brilliant interception. Oh, good spread. Now it's Sané. Brilliantly cut out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found.
Wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rafinha. And this is Sané. Lovely feet. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's got to. They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Knocks it into space. He's got away. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Shoots!
He was there to get a vital touch. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐿 clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐿. And here's Roberto Carlos. It's their second corner of the game. Japan are looking to go forward now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Hoisted in. Sané. Carvajal. He's looking to influence the game from out wide.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with
Goal! Japan! And again they hit the front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Japan take the lead. That is lovely. And it's Carvajal. Played in by Danny Carvajal. Oh, important interception.
Արա ոնց է դրանք դե
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Has a look
Belindin
and plays it
արա
forward.
արա sense բան արա
Bellingham
Վայ
Vlahovic.
սարավն
stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still
Գլինե
came
ոնց
out
չի
on
կարում
top.
հասնի գնդակ արա
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's fabulous. Sané, good driving, shapes to shoot!
արա բռնեց արա
So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job. of the
Բրլնդը
nutshell
նաև
now.
ոնց է այդում արա
Big chance, must be! Drogba had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
մալադետ է
And no, that was never going to make it. Hakimi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run,
What a-
but the pass just lacked pace.
Բրլնդը նաև ոնց է տալի արա
And he's
պասը
intervened well there.
մխտարի մեկ արա այս ինչ հարամ է կանում արա
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late,
Era
but they are
cheaper,
giving
Mark.
it all they have.
Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafinha goes steaming forward. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Vinicius Junior. And the
Abre.
finish! And yes, it's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played
Well,
so
did they?
intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much
Ora,
time
ora,
left,
sal
but
xapet.
if we have to find
Ora,
a win,
lendin ai
Shooting
aրա
chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All hands on deck for this one. Beckenbauer clears.
արա չի տալի Ora vursa
It's made its way to him. Added time is up, and there goes the
Գրելի
whistle.
չարա
So it is something for both, but
Չքուչ
ideal
եմ
for
մտավ,
neither.
Չտրեց Նա արամ չեմ կարող սրանց դրեմ ապրես աբսուրդներ են ապրել Տնանք հիմա ով է գալի Ես հիմա դիես գգա
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
Yeah.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Kagawa,
Ora.
Van Nistelrooy. Pass somewhat off target.
Vurup
Well, a
çıkarttınız
glitch
bu.
with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Rahat durun.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kagawa, played out towards the right wing. Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Kagawa!
Oğlum Burnett ara.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Out towards the flank. Played out to the left flank. And it's up he
Para
goes!
uğraş kapılmak bera.
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that.
Vah.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Kagawa looking to be a menace in the final third. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot!
Abre.
And he's done it! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Very nicely done. Good spot that.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. It looks as though the ref has
Deep
given a
in,
penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Not a twitch,
Yeah.
not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Van Basten has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sane providing an
Ora.
outlet on that flank.
Burnett ara.
Azar. Nedved. That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Ora Burnett.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Decent chance!
Abre.
Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And just to confirm that the ref shapes to shoot!
No, Bruno.
And somehow he kept it out.
Van Nistelrooy really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Van Basten.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind
What a kind
is
of
filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Nedved. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
İyi.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, good save, he's read that very well. It's their second corner of the game. That's really well cleared. Over to the left, and it's Roberto Carlos.
Bu Ankara.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. Foot in. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is... There's the shot!
Kapet Zara.
He scores! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So is this the start of a comeback? 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 picks it up out wide.
Birum kapım. Oh, korkmuyor ara.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Orada korkmuyor ara. Oy kezi bana khiyari mara. Heh. Evet Zara. Yani tam bir hanet var. Telefon.
Van Nistelrooy. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐿. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one...
He rises!
Orada kapet Zara.
He scored!
Orada sonra Zara.
The second half sparks
What
straight
çıkarsın
into
burada?
life. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, he's gifted it to the
Aradı
opposition.
Laveli aradı.
Cruyff. Now it's Messi.
Ara vrazım
And claimed
mara.
it back swiftly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off
Well,
lightly
Mr.
there. The
Knight
odds were
on, Mara.
stacked against them.
Story mara ikaver kot kapet Zara.
Yeah, plenty of jostling
Hiç
in that
kaherim
box.
değil.
They just need a
Böyle
good
sanasını
delivery.
dinleyle bu. Böyle ne?
And here's Van Basten. And it's Kagawa. Rodri was in no mood for any of that. Real chance!
Abre.
It's in! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, what a mistake! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's not got that quite right.
Doğru.
Great ball, and he's in here. Otto. Oh, well played. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
That
Orada
could
ne
spell
deniyorsun
trouble.
be? Shutdown daga xağıma bir iki aragüçün li spawnam.
Oh,
Taşıyara.
they're quick to press here, right on top of them. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away.
Ora Lara yerga kıtsız günah
Sane
Lara.
has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nedved. And it's Azar. Zanetti. Great vision. Nedved receives it in a wide position. Ball driven towards the far post.
Doğuqtız biri singilir Carlos'u götürüyor.
Corner number 2 then.
Avvayı kartaylı kağı haraman.
And now they can spring out of defence. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓 is the team's great visionary. And he's managed to get
Aradır
free.
gene ara. Vay.
Nedved kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Nedved. Cruyff!
Ora bağıqtız biri.
That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition.
Substitution.
This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Kagawa. Kagawa puts his foot on the gas. And he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. And here's Sane. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Ara det sheet hai kumet pain ara. Nervum manamara.
It's played through for him.
Ora ndinai.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! And somehow he
Burnley
managed to
box.
miss it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Oh, and the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Caught offside that time.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now it's Van Basten. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓 makes the interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Ara te çara kentrona. Wah.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Ora ndinai çepkarım kentrona aslan.
And here's Nedved.
İyi.
Goes for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. It's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. Sané, and he's in a big chance! Oh, it's fallen
What a
loose
brilliant!
again!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the
Fırçayı
keeper here because that was a magnificent
Oraya
save.
kahkahatılım ıssız bal çantası.
Could be danger here. Corner given. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And the shot! They are
Kapı
queuing
para.
up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Five minutes to add. Odo. Messi gets into a good position. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿 given the lift of his goal. Now it's Van Basten.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
He's got all.
Ora la, just ما تصيرون جول.
And that is the last effort of the game. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria.
Beylik
Been
Kur'an'a gideceğim.
achieved through the right balance of industry.
Beylik Kur'an'a gideceğim.